Bitcoin's experienced two previous drawdowns of over 80%. We think that about 85% from the all-time high is, about where we'll end up. Puts you around $3,000. Came close over the weekend, but probably got a little bit more to fall.
So my question though is, and let's say it goes down to $3,000, or even let's say it goes here, it stays where it is. There's been so many people who've lost so much money. And this is a belief system. If you really understand what Bitcoin is, by the way, money is a belief system, but this is truly a belief system. For any of those same people to come back to this in the future, if you ever wanted to go back up again, they have to believe all over again. And I'm just wondering how many people have just said, you know what, I can't do this ever again.
Yeah, look, I think so. Bitcoin was overvalued in December 17.
Right.
There's more sellers than buyers this year, so price goes down. But there's three things to really remember. First is this is a transaction settlement layer. It's the most secure in the world, so it's got to be worth something. It can't be worth zero, right? It's the most secure transaction settlement layer. The second thing is that it's the best performing asset class over the last 10 years. It's outperformed S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, et cetera, during the longest bull run. And so it experienced two 80% drops during that time. But the asset's still up over 400% in the last 2 years. And then the third thing is that was all driven by retail.
So, right, but you can be, you personally are in at prices lower than this, so you can continue to be bullish on this.
Yep.
If you bought at 19,000, I'm not sure you'll ever go near this again for the rest of your life.
You may not, right? And so I think that.
So the question is then, where is the incremental new buyer?
Yeah.
If you've washed out a whole ton of them in the past year.
Joe, if he can figure it out.
Yeah, right. No, but I think if it comes down as interest rates are going up with the speculative parts of the stock market, why is it any different than any other tulip mania that we've seen in the past? What differentiates it from that? It's just acting just like a crazy bubble tulip.
It's a highly volatile speculative.
But that's what it's acting. Right? It's acting like one of those. We've seen this movie before. Right. Why is this?
I think what's important to remember is through 2017, all of the buyers were retail, right? And so now what you're seeing in 18, as the price has drawn down, you're starting to see institutions come in. And one of the things that doesn't get talked a lot about is most of the institutions are not buying on these exchanges. They're actually buying in the OTC market, which we don't have great transparency into or insight. And so what I think you're seeing is the washout of these retail investors. And now as the institutions like Fidelity, ICE,
but if it costs so much more to mint one of these coins, to actually make one, right?
Yep.
Than it actually costs to buy them. Doesn't that just undermine the entire basis and trust of the system?
What you're talking about is the cost to produce a Bitcoin in the mining process, right? So it all depends on your input cost, your energy cost. And so there's tiers to think about. Most of the people in China and some of these low energy cost locations, they're actually producing Bitcoin for $2,000, $2,500, $3,000. What you saw is this washout, the people who were spending $6,000, $6,500 to create Bitcoin, they're underwater now.
We got to run, but if in fact it hits 3,000, are you buying more? Are you buying more right now?
We've been pressing into it the whole way down.
Pressing into it the whole way down.
We've got
from 20,000?
We've got very deep conviction in this over a long period of time.
The whole way down from 20,000?
All the way down.